Hello. So in this video, we'll be covering a new topic in Python, which is called string. So in our earlier video, we have discussed about string variable, so which can store a name or a phrase. Okay, but in the string have I mean this in using the string we can we can manipulate the string, like we can extract some character from the string. We have a name in the lowercase letter, we want to convert it into the uppercase letter, so that is also possible using some inbuilt method in Python. And there are several other options are available which we'll be learning in this video. So let's explore this very powerful feature of Python, which is called string operation. So let's open our Python editor and let's close this and let's right click on this, create new file. I will directly choose this Python file. What will be the here? Like I do not need to use the extension .py. It will be automatically taking as .py file. So here I will write um, string operation, right? So let's take a string first. Let's take the same name which you've earlier taken, but maybe the name will be different. So it is Jackson. Okay, maybe the complete name Michael Jackson. Okay, so it's again giving some error. So reformat it. Right, so now it's gone. So to reformat a file, we have a shortcut as well, which is like here. I have seen it. Yeah, this is reformat the code. Control Alt L. So and let me show you that as well. Uh, this is actually Python feature. So the file is not formatted, right? So Control Alt L. Nope, it's not working. Okay, there's another thing I know. I mean, performance logging started. Fine. Okay, something else that is fine. Okay, so next I will. Um, so this is how we have reformatted it, so, but manually. But I will later. I think there is something Control Shift. Okay, that's fine in Python. Okay, let's see some operations like what we can do in with the name variable. So in Python, like not in Python, in Python actually we can multiply a string. It's strange, right? And how can I multiply it? With using the named star 3. So if I print it, what will happen? Can you guess it? So it will show this Michael Jackson 3 times simply. That's it. Okay, I am not clicking on this. I can run basics. Okay, I'm just right clicking on this file and I'm seeing this string operation, run string operation. Now see this got changed string operation and I get the output as Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson. So 3 times it got printed. So this is one thing we have learned, new thing. Next, what we can do with this name variable, I have told you, right? Like we can convert it to the lowercase or the uppercase letter. So how can I do it? So print, let's first do it the print and the name dot upper. So it will convert this name to the uppercase letter. And see, Michael Jackson. The spelling may be wrong. It is Michael or Michael, so that's okay. So next, print name dot lower. So this complete name got converted to the lowercase letter, right? Now, let's see some another operation. What we can do here is name dot. See, if we click on this dot in PyCharm, it shows all the available methods which we can perform on a string. So we have already seen lower and upper. Next, there is a find, join, count, capitalize, case fold, center, encode, lots of available. We may not need all these methods right now, but we can check few things, few of this method, right? So let's this find what this finds does. Okay, let's do it. So find actually find a particular character. Let's say I have a character called um, J, right? Capital J. So it will find the position of this character, where this character is present in this name. Okay, so we can see this J character is there. Okay, there is one more thing like in string in Python it started from 0. So this aim belongs as zeroth position. I at 1, C at 2. This is how it will goes. It will go like so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this will should be 8, right? So let's run it and we got the output as 8. So this find will actually, so if you hover over it, should it give, yeah. See, it's return the lowest index of A's where the substring sub is found. So it is not like a character, we can use a string as well. Means we can complete Jackson as well. So let's do it here as a Jackson. What is print? It will also again print J's, the position of J only because this is the first where this Jackson comes at the 8th position. See, 8. Right, so this is how if we have multiple words in a string and we want to find the position of a particular word, then by this way we can find it. Next, click on dot. I have a join. So join is another method, we'll see it later. So let's this count. So so let's see what this count actually doing, right? So this return the number of non-overlapping coordinates of a substring sub in the string. Okay, optional, this is the way. And so it will, let's say there are duplicate elements, okay, and we want to find out how many those duplicate names are available. Okay, so to do this, what I will do, I will simply write something like whatever, anything, we can introduce a new variable called uh, var. Okay, and here I'm writing this is Python basics basics tutorial. So I have intentionally written this basics two times. So let's find the count of this basics here and let's change this name with var. Okay, now let's run this value. Okay, I have not printed it. Okay, so let me print. See, so this basics has occurred two times in this complete phrase, right? That is why it is showing me 2. Got it? So this is how we can use this count function or count method in string. Let's find something new. Var. So capitalize will capitalize each and every word. Okay, so let's use this as well, capitalize, and let's see what it is doing exactly. So by this method name, we can understand, or we can I mean predict like what would happen. Like this should be like I should be in I capital, P should be in capital, B should be in capital, and everything should be in capital. I mean the first letter of this word should be in capital. So Let's execute this. So this is a Python basic studio. So okay, so what it happening actually it doesn't count this whole word by word. This is actually converting this T to T capital. So if I make it as small t, okay, in that case it will work. So if you have like only one word in this variable which is in small case or in the lower case all the characters, then it will just capitalize the first word. See, it is I have used small t, but it is making it capital T. So we have learned this capitalize as well. Next, var dot what are the other methods available which we need it, because I never use the center or encode as of now, so I'm not sure, but we can check it later. Ends with, let's learn about this ends with. So var ends with, so this is a var, this is our complete string. Okay, and here I want to find whether this particular thing ends with a particular value. So maybe it can be anything like this variable can hold anything, so I want to verify whether this is containing tutorial or not. The last string, it can be anything. I mean, it is not like tutorial. I think we can like tutorial. Okay, whether it's the last this stringer or whether it ends with tutorial or not. So that's how we can make some condition or something. So that condition will be seeing later. So here, what I will do. So now maybe have a I mean, what this ends with will return, right? I mean, how will get this value? So let's print this value. So this is actually return, it should return a boolean value whether true or false. Boolean can be anything. So boolean is another data type. Okay, so this is we have introduced another data type here, right? That is a boolean. We will see how why I'm telling you like this is a new data type boolean. So see, this is true, but if I make something change here, okay, will it work? No, it will not work because it should not return true, it should return me false. See, this is returning me false. Now, how can I know this is a true or false or what is the data type here? So to do that, I can simply print the type of this data type within this. I can just simply do this and here run it. See, class and bool. So this is a short form of boolean. So the data type of this particular var dot ends with is bool because it's returning a boolean. So um, in Python, we have, I mean, Boolean can be two. I mean, when we say this is a Boolean data type, we can store only two value in this Boolean data type. So let's say there is a flag which is called true. Okay, so based on that, true means one, means always true. So whenever there is a true, that means it is correct. Okay, and it should be executed further. I mean, not executed further, but just think about it is holding the correct value. If it is returning false, when I'm saying it is returning, it's called, I mean, function return, but we have not covered function yet, but just understand that thing. Like flag is holding flag when we say the boolean value, there is only two boolean value, one is true, another is false. So this is true and this is false. Okay, we should not make a mistake because this is a predefined value, right? So the false value of the bool type, it's saying this is giving one good definition here, like the false value of the bool type assigned to false are illegal and raise a syntax error. Okay, so I'm just telling you this is a new data type. Okay, so next see what is there in this var. Hmm. So there are different types like is alpha numeric, is alphabet, or this is called is alphanumeric. That is mean we can verify whether this is a is alphanumeric. Let's do it. So let's print this. So it will say this particular thing is whether it is a alphanumeric or not. So let's run it. So this is returning me false, right? Because this is not alphanumeric because there is no numeric. Let me put 5 or 4 here. 45. Now let's see it. What is it is returning? See, this is still returning alphanumeric. Is alphanumeric? No, because this is not alphanumeric value. This very varies. Okay, and so what is alphanumeric then? Let me change it to the name one and put this as something like this and run it. See, this time it is returning true because this particular thing is alphanumeric because there is a integer and there is also alphabets, right? So this is how why it is returning true. Next, print name one dot is. See, there are different functions available. So we have learned about is alpha, whether it is only it's containing alphabets or not. So that is how we can decide. So it should return like if I execute this, so it should return false because it is containing digits as well. See, this is returning false. So something like that. I am not printing anything here. So next we let's learn about something new thing. Name one dot what is there? What else are there? We should check is digit. So whether it's a digit, no, it is not a digit. So if I want to make it is it only digit, so what we can do here, introduce another new data type, name2 or number2 num1 equals to 78 76 something like that. So this num1 whether so I'm storing this numeric value as a form of string to num1 variable and I'm checking whether it is a digits or not. So Python will tell me yes it is a digit. Yeah, this is coming as true, right? So this is a digit, this num1. So next, let's see what else are there. There are lots of functions available. We can check it later, maybe. Is numeric. So there is another function is digit is numeric, similar type. Uh, okay, there is a function of replace as well. So let me take this var and let me replace one particular word. Okay, so let's take over here and let's see what it's returning. So return a copy of all the occurrence. So old string, new string, count, right? And so we need to give the old string. So variable. So let's replace a new string. Let's say I want to replace basics. Okay. No, not basic. I want to replace Python with Java. Now I want to print this complete. What it should print now? Let's see it. So you can see this Java has been I mean this Python has been replaced with Java and it is showing me this is Java basics tutorial 45, right? So this is another new method we have learned. Next, learn about something new. Uh, So there is another starts with. This is also very useful method which we will be using frequently in our work or wherever we will be implementing this Python code. So here it will check whether the particular string starting with the particular character. Let's say the particular character is India, right? So whether this var string is starting with India or not. So it should return me false because it is not starting with India. Okay, but to make it correct, I can use this. So this particular string starts with this keyword or this value, right? So this is how we can use these methods. Now maybe we like we want to extract some value from a particular string, right? So extract uh, a substring from a string, right? So let's define a string called fruits. So the fruit name is mango, apple, right? Now what we can do here, like uh, I just want apple from this fruit. Okay, I do not need this mango. How can I extract it? I mean, we can split it, but I do not want to split. Split means there is another method available. We can do it, but right now I just want to get this apple keyword from this complete string. So for doing that, what we need to do, we need to first, you can do it very easily, right? See, carefully see it. Here, I need to write, I need to use two index. Okay, what is the starting index of this apple? A. So what is the position of this A? And the last position, let's say whatever it will be the, let's say it's the E is at the sixth position. Okay, maybe it is a fifth, whatever, maybe 10th position is E, so we have to use 11. Okay, so let's count it 0 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So here is 6 colon from 6 to where? 6 7 8 9 10 11. So because the 11th word is not there, right? So but 11th is discarded, means the 11 will not be considered. So 11 minus 1 tenth. So 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So 10 is E. So it should now give me apple here. So let's print it. See, I got the apple. Okay, similar we can extract mango as well. Okay, that you can try by yourself. Now I want to reverse this complete string. How can I do it? Very easy. You do not need to use different types of loops or something. It's Python. In Python, it's very simple. So just do this. No, sorry. See, the complete string got reverse. Now you're saying why? How can I use this string? What is this called? I mean, double quote and a double colon and minus one. I will come to this. Okay. So let's learn something new. Like uh, let me print. I mean, there is a requirement like I need to fetch A, then G, then the space, and then P, then L, something like this. Means every second character from the string. So how can I do it? So that is very also easy because we just have to print it fruit, then uh, the starting character A, so which is at 1 position, right? Now what we need to do, uh, till which we will be doing this, we want to do it till the end. So where is the end? The end is at 10th, right? Because 0 to 10, but 10 will not be considered, so we have to use 11, right? Because there are 11 characters, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Now every second character, that is why we are using 2. So if it is every third, then you have to use 3. So let's print it and let's comment it out for the time being and run it. So you can see it. The first thing is A, from here A, then G, then the space, then the P, and then the L. After that, it is not printing anything because there is nothing, right? Now, so this is how uh, we can use this. Actually, this is called striding, I believe, in Python. Okay, striding operation. And there is another thing with slicing, and this is called slicing, and this is called striding. Whatever, I mean, this is this is a useful operation if we need to extract something in this particular pattern, then we can do it. Now, if you carefully observe what I have done here, I have used the double colon. So let's say someone is using here print fruit colon this, only this, nothing is there, right? This part is not there, just one single colon is there. That means here the first position is 0 and the last position will be the last character. So by default Python will get this like this, so it will automatically like consider the first one is 0 and the last one is the length of the fruit. So okay, there is one more thing, like let me print it here and you can see it. It's actually printing this value, I mean the complete mango apple, right? Because this is the last one and this is the one mango apple. So this is just a copy, so we can do a copy of a fruit like this. Okay, we can, this is called copy operation in string copy. Right now if I use like the first character I'm giving 0 1 2 3 5, so that means 5 is 0 1 2 3 4 5 here. So from the space up to this apple it will be printed, right? So let me print that as well. See, the space is also printed because this is the starting position, fifth. 0 1 2 3 4 and 5, up from 5 to the end. So this is how by default it is considering like this. So here also you can now understand what is happening. So this is -1. So now -1, and how can I use -1? Okay, in Python we can print the last character of a word using this, I mean no fruit, using this -1 means if I use this here like this, so index is, I mean in other programming language you cannot use this -1. So here 0 1 2 something like that positive. If you want to reverse it, like from here it will go to the -1 refers to this E. Okay, -2 refers to L, -3 refers to P, something like that. So here it will print you the E, right? This is as simple as that. Okay, so now what next, right? We have learned lots of things here. So we can revise it. I mean, what we have learned, like we have learned how to um, print multiple string, like using the star keyword, right? Name star 3 or the multiplication thing, string multiplication. And then we have learned about different methods of string which you can use to perform some operations. Then we have used the string manipulation, like how can I extract some value from a string. Okay, there's one more important thing is there, how to print the length of a string. So to do that, print len and then the variable name, whatever value is there, it will just give you the length of that value. So let's run it. It is giving me 11. So let's see. It's yeah, it has 11 number of character, right? Including this space. So it's giving you this length, right? Now I will show you one more thing, like how can I concatenate two string. Let's say I have a value called value 1, Soumya, and there is another value 2 core. So let's print it. I mean, the concatenated value means we are adding these two value and we want to merge it, right? So how can I merge it, right? Val 2. So now you can see it's just merging to this two value. So if we want to give a space, we can do this like this, or else we can here also, if we do not want to do this, we can give a space like this and print it. So I'm getting my name, right? So this is how string works. So let me think about something else, like whether we can cover anything else here. Okay, this is a print operation. Now one more thing, like in string, there is a called string lateral. Okay, string lateral is also there. It's string I don't remember the exact as pronunciation, literal or lateral. I think I will spelling might be wrong. Okay, string literal I believe. So how can we like let's say I want to uh, print this value, but along with that want to print some text. So we can do it by different ways. First simple way is like, so I like fruit. Okay, now let me execute it. So I like mango apple, right? So this is how we can do it one way. But this is not a good thing because in our advanced this is very old way of doing this, printing this variable with or concatenating this variable with a string, right? But without plus or operator also we can do it like this way. So let me execute it. I can see this is how we can also print it. So this is a better way of doing this. Okay, let's say you have a long string, we have to print something like that, and there are 3 or 4 variables are there. So you can simply use this. I'll show you like something. Yes. So I want to print something like this, like Like I want to print I am Sham and I like butter scotch butter scotch. I think I'm doing some spelling mistakes. So let's assume like I like butter and I live in India, right? And now here I want to parameterize it, or I want to use a value called name to equals to Sham butter. This is food, right? Instead of butter, I will write leave it, whatever. Country, India, right? So now what I have to do here, if then replace this with this, replace this with butter, no, food, and here replace this with country, right? So now I should see these values here, make the parameter as value. Okay, let's see what is the problem here. Hmm. So we have added one extra parenthesis, right? So that is why it's giving some error. So I am Sam, I like water, and I live in India. So we have learned lots of things here in this lecture, and let's continue in our next session, like something else, something useful. Thank you. Thank you for watching.